Brittany Rizzo, and welcome back to My Only Friends. On today's episode, I sit down with my friend Sarah Quinn, and we do a little debrief on one of the coolest moments of my life ever. In case you haven't seen it, I had the luckiest pleasure of dancing with Hilary Duff at her Voltaire residency in Las Vegas. It was honestly one of the best nights of my entire life, and I don't know if I'll ever get over it or if I'll ever shut up about it. But this episode is just kind of a debrief on how it all came about, how I got up there and what it felt like, and just kind of a thank you to how kind everyone has been. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. I hope it inspires you to just like believe in the crazy dreams that you have and stream Hilary Duff's new album, Luck or something.
Wake up.
Hi, Sarah. Oh my gosh.
Hi.
Sarah hasn't been on the podcast since it started.
What a cute though.
There's no better time for you to come on than right now though, right? Like
Why,
it was like
Brittany?
I know because
Why?
it really had to be like the perfect moment for you to
First of
come back
all,
on.
Yeah, it was like the peak. First of all, it's also me interviewing you.
The first episode or this one?
No, both.
Or each time, yeah.
No, I want to know about you know what I'm saying though?
What is happening to my computer? Mercury's in retrograde and life is lifing and pressure is pressuring me.
Well, you know, we only have about 5 minutes before my child wakes up, so.
Wait, I just have to say you were the first person I sent that video to.
Girl,
like I had texted.
When I saw that, I was like, okay, let me watch it really quick. I was thinking you're just like sending me like, this is what dreams I made up, you know? And so I opened it and I'm like, I'm sorry, bitch. Literally immediately got goosebumps. And I immediately was like, she could die right now and be okay.
I told my sister, I was like, that gave me the will to live for like another 10 years.
All we have to do is every decade, just have a moment. That's it. And this
literally
was the moment.
Well, I guess Justin Timberlake is 2013 and now this is 2026. So maybe like every 13 years, I'm good.
Okay, yeah, 13 is good. Can we like preface this for people who don't even know what the hell's happening right now?
Sure.
Okay, walk me through how you got here. Your sister got the tickets. You were like freaking the fuck out, taking forever.
So anybody who listens to the show, anybody who knows me in real life, knows that Hilary Duff,
who's been in your room,
been anywhere with me, knows that Hilary Duff is like the reason. She is the reason. And for me and for every single person who has been on the podcast almost, like if I ask anybody like who is the person who inspired you when you were, you know, just starting out and like what made you want to be an actor, like Ciara, Molly, Caroline, Marielle, like literally Romel, there's so many guests who've been on the show that were like Hilary Duff, easily Hilary Duff. She was the one. And so
you literally had your MySpace profile pic.
I did.
One of you and her in the room, your poster of you and her.
Yes. Oh my God. We go to this concert and I mean, if you know, you know, like getting those tickets was a battlefield. Like it was insane. And I really didn't think we were going to get through. And like I couldn't get through. And my sister was in Walt Disney World and she was doing it from her phone to go to the Voltaire performances. And I was like, I gave up. I texted my group chat. I was like, I've never had this hard of a time getting tickets in my life. And this is like, I was about to cry. Like I was just done for. And then my sister called me crying. She's like, I got him. And I was like, what? Like we're losing our minds at this point. So from the moment she said I got them, I was like, my wedding day is February 15th. Like that.
You literally sent me the dress and you're like, this is my wedding dress.
Yeah.
I'm like, 100% it is. Honestly,
paid off.
That dress could, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, no, it literally was like, I was going nuts trying to find something to wear because I was like, this has to be perfect. Like this was, and this sounds silly to some people, but like, I don't give a shit because like I got what I wanted out of it and I'm so happy. Period. And I think too, it's a big lesson in like, also when you're just having fun and totally being yourself, the best things happen. Like, oh my God.
Yeah,
And
your literal childlike little person came out and lived its best adult life.
I swear to God, I had a moment where I was like watching her on stage and I started getting really teary because I was like, "Oh, like I fully can look out of body right now and see like little 13-year-old Brittany watching this concert." Like it was
100%.
so crazy. I was just
What's
like,
crazy too is like the intimacy of it compared to
yeah.
like when you were younger. When my first concert was Hilary Duff and it was so massive. It was like a huge stadium. Like you couldn't be anywhere close. You know what I mean? Unless you were
Mhm.
rich and had like the money to get down there. But no one was bringing people on stage. It was such an intimate theater that you got to like
Yeah.
be because she hasn't released music in how long now?
It's been like 12, 10 or 11 years since she released music. It's been 18 years since she's been on tour. It's been
Yeah, that's
18 years. Like the last time I saw her was at the Palms.
dude, you were so depressed that you were not like you were like, I can't believe she's not coming to
I
Vegas.
know. I literally texted you and I was like, I can't even listen to Hilary Duff right now because I'm so sad that I'm not going to be at her LA show. So I was like, okay, I'm treating this like my wedding day. I have been working out like crazy. I have been
Mm,
cooking. I have been going for walks. And when I tell
raise
you,
hand.
I have been watching
Mm.
TikToks every day of that dance. And there's no tutorial for it. There's no like, okay, first it's 5, 6. It was literally like, I have to watch this a million times and just learn how to do it because nobody's going to teach me. And also, like, I mean, I was doing it in my living room. I was doing it in the shower. I was doing it in my room in front of the mirror. Like, I was like, I am going to be good at this dance. Like, I
And
do not care. Also, it was fun to do that just in general. Like to just like dance to a song that you like by yourself. Like it was just fun to
right,
do. And
right.
so again, it just goes back to like if you're having fun, everything works out if you're having fun. Like I just think, yeah, like times are, we can't have fun all the time, but I think it's so important to carve out
Well, yeah, like
even,
settle down. You can't do
yeah.
it all the time, 24/7.
But
Like
like if you
that's
have to carve out at least like I had literally have on my FinChat like 10 minutes a day like to dance to a song that I like because I think that dancing is just so healing. But anyway, so the night of the concert, I found the perfect dress.
you found your dress that you're gonna live your best life in, and you're about to go there. You
So
get there. Are you close to the stage? You're seated like a little bit behind, right?
so close.
But
Like
you have like a table in front of you, or are you like right there?
yeah, so I am always so worried when I go to a concert because I'm barely 5'1". So I'm like, if one person's in front of me, it could be game over. Like if an
Got it in the
11-year-old's in
front.
front of me, like
Right.
if someone with,
Literally an 8-year-old. If
if
Cindy
somebody
was
with
in
a
front of you.
high, yeah, if someone with a high pony, that doesn't, I'm done. So when we first get there, I had to pee so bad. And like I was the most anxious person in the world because my GPS took us somewhere else and I'm like freaking out. I'm like, I just want to get there. And
Yeah.
like if your ID didn't match the credit card and the ticket, like I was like, oh my God, my sister's like, did I bring the right card? So I'm just like praying everything's working out. It does. We go to the bathroom and we see the cutest girls dressed as Lizzie and Isabella. One of the girls, June and I, we're besties on Instagram now.
Naturally.
We totally hit it off. Um, I had so much energy before this concert, and me, June, and her friend, and my sister were like helping each other take pictures, and we're just like, God, being a girl is so fun. And the whole like venue is all pink and disco balls and just like girly and
It
blasting
was
like
so cute.
it was the cute. I like wanted to live in that little space. And so
Are
me
all of
and
her tours like that? Like everywhere she goes? Is it like set
So
up like
for the small rooms tour, maybe, but like for Voltaire, she had more of like a catwalk.
Voltaire?
Voltaire? Hair. I personally rather talk about Voltaire.
Voltaire. Right. Exactly. And that's exactly what I was gonna say. I think this is done. I think
Mm-hmm.
this is good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
good old Princess Diaries.
Ah, good one.
And
And Mandy Moore. Mm,
who is BFFs with Hilary Duff?
I know. I'm
Oh,
here. You're
comes
so
around.
crazy. Okay, go ahead.
So me and June, my new friend June, we're just dancing.
Junie
We're taking
June. Junebug.
pictures. And me and my sister are just, so we tell June, like, we're manifesting her. We are like, oh my God, we love your outfits. Oh my gosh, we're dancing. We're having fun. And my sister's like, we're manifesting her getting up for With Love. And the concert starts. The second Hilary Duff comes on, I'm crying. Like, Wake Up starts playing, I'm crying. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm just having the time of my life. Like, and I had never just felt so present and like in a safe space. And like everyone there was just, everyone was so nice. Like I have made so many friends and like everybody's followed each other. Like, and like,
I feel like that's how it was with Katie too.
yes, I mean, I have good friends from Katy Perry concerts still.
Yeah. Like it felt
Um,
so tight knit, like the
yeah,
connection.
but it was just like it was a big party and it was people who were just so happy to see her again. And it was people who knew the deep cuts, like
Yeah.
Metamorphosis, like
Right.
these people know who she is and they're not
Right.
wasting their time here. So we with Love starts and I just kind of like I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like this is already happening. Okay. And
Like how many songs in?
I can't even tell you. The night was like a blur because like literally every song I was like, "Oh my God, this song. Oh my God, this song." I will say after I got off the stage, I don't remember much of the night because I was so like did that. I was like in shock and so much adrenaline that
Yeah.
like I don't remember a whole
Like you
lot
might as well have been blacked out.
100%. And so the girl June, so there's the stage and there's the catwalk. June and her friend were sitting up against the catwalk. And my sister and I are more facing the stage. And there's like a couple tables in between us. But June comes over to me. She grabs my arm. She's like, "You need to be over here for this." And I was like, "Oh my God, I love you so much. Like, thank you."
Oh, that's so nice.
Okay, let me just publicly say, June, like if it were not for her kindness and not wanting to just like gatekeep her own like being front row, I would have never had this experience. You know what I mean? Like she
Yeah.
literally was like, "I know this girl loves her. I know she wants to get up there. I'm putting her right next to
Oh,
me in Hillary's line." Like and so then the guy on at
June's a
the
real
other table,
MVP.
June is MVP and my sister, of course, because none of this
Well,
would have
naturally.
happened without
Right,
my
right, right,
sister.
right. Our
Like
fairy
my
godmother.
Literally, my sister flew across the country with my 5-year-old nephew for this. After just flying across the country a week before with a 5-year-old. Like she is the real
Wild.
MVP. And I mean, buying the tickets and being my
Yeah,
sponsor.
she makes dreams come true. She
Literally.
sponsors me as well.
Yeah.
So
She's the best. So then the guy next to us was like, "Tell her she can come over too." And this was like a completely separate table from June and her friend. And so I'm like, "Brianna, come here." So she's singing With Love. I'm like slowly blacking out because I'm like preparing for this moment. And all of a sudden she goes to do the dance and she stops. And she comes walking out like, who knows? But and I don't even remember what she's saying. All of a sudden I just have a million fingers pointing like, she, her, she. So I'm going like this to myself, like pointing at me. And that's when she's like, "Do you know this dance?" I said, "Yes, girl." And she was like, "Listen to me. You better know this dance." I said, "Okay." And I just got up. Like it was like,
that's when the video starts.
yeah.
When you're
And
like, come on,
I was
bitch,
like, "Let's
let's
go.
fucking go. Let's
Let's go."
fucking go.
Like I've been
The
preparing.
energy you had in the beginning of that was like, yes, bitch. It's like we're all rooting for you. You can just
Yeah.
feel it,
Well,
you
then it was
know?
like, "Oh, I better not fuck this up."
100% not.
She's like, "Listen to me. Do you know it?" And when mother says, "Listen to me," you're like, "Yes, ma'am. Anything you
Like, yes,
need."
mom, I do. I do. I got you.
What was so crazy, so I'm having this whole interaction with her, and somebody sent me another video. Somebody rushed the stage, and like security had to tackle
Oh,
them
yeah, I
off.
saw that.
I had no idea, but it was
Yeah,
funny
because you're living
because,
in bliss.
well, that and because like a video is circulating online, like fan rushes stage at Hilary Duff concert, but it's a picture of me and her. I'm like, no, guys, I wasn't the one who rushed the stage. So I can like hardly hear because she was like, and so then when after I like get up, she was like, "Whoa, you look hot." And I was like, "It's all for you, girl." Like it looks like we're about to like fight, but
Yeah.
we're having like a nice off.
Yes.
Like we're
Yes.
just she was like, "You look hot." And I'm like, "No, it's all for you. Like, let's fucking go." Like I just
Yeah.
had this like crazy energy. And then I remember like she was like, "Look at her." And I was like, there was a moment. I'm standing on this stage. I'm looking out into like just a sea of cell phones and pink and Hilary Duff in a microphone looking back at
Hmm.
me. And I just was like this is real. I literally felt like being in a dream. It felt because like I would literally go to bed manifesting this. I would see it happening and I'd fall asleep smiling. And like that is just like I mean, I had a guest on my last guest. He had said like visualizing, it's so
Yeah,
important. And like I feel like I've always done that. And we could really use our powers for good or evil.
100%.
And when I really, really want something good to happen, like, but it's crazy. Like, I never manifest like the simple things. I manifest these massive things that feel
Moments, yeah.
so out of reach that's almost more comfortable for me because I'm
Yeah, because
like,
you're like, this is a dream. It's not something that
yeah,
you're just gonna happen
but, and
daily.
it's like, it just makes me happy. But then it's
Yeah, but
like,
that's how you know you really want it because you've
mhm,
been manifesting this for years and years and years. And like, I think that's the importance of it is like people could be talk whatever, like, okay, like how old, like you're so into Hilary Duff, like how long ago was that, And it's like now you got to live through your dreams of when you were little. Like it's like a full circle moment into adulthood and also this like feeling of like not being embarrassed because you're so fucking into Hilary Duff, but you're like you're honoring her and being like, thank you for getting me here
yeah,
and for being like this inspiration through my entire life. And now that I'm in a place that I feel comfortable and confident and happy within my own skin, and like I don't give a fuck what people think. Like you are like
mm-mm,
so excited to be on that stage and like be sharing this because it's a moment for you and your little self. Like
yeah.
it's like a full picture moment that's like you can literally still dream about all your little dreams and they can be even better when you're older. You know?
Yeah, it really was like, it all just happened so perfectly. And like, I will say, like, when it comes to, I'm like Rachel, and she's like, I just don't embarrass easily. I don't. Nothing I love embarrasses me. And then, like, if
No, and that's the beauty of
you,
you.
yeah, and like, if you are embarrassed by things that you really like, or people make you feel like they need to scram. That's my favorite word of 2026. Like, if you're
Yeah,
being a weirdo, if you're making me feel bad for loving something, scram. But like,
exactly.
thankfully, nobody is. I mean, there are some
Yeah, but everyone
comments.
there is on the same page
Right.
too. You know what I
Right.
mean? And it's like people on the internet are the only people that are trolls, but even on your things, so many people were like, hell yes, like
Yeah, I
so
think
nice.
I've had to like actively look for the negative comments, and there are
Right?
some, but like I don't give a shit. I'm like,
I mean, the
I'm
funniest one to me was like one of them was like, she hasn't learned the choreo for. I'm like, you guys,
you clearly
you
have no idea
guys,
what's going on.
you
Well,
guys.
speaking of, okay, so I'm up there and she's like, look at her. And I'm like, oh my God. Like Hilary Duff is like telling everybody to look at me right now. This is crazy. The security of old hair really needs some help because like one, I mean, they did tackle somebody off the stage, but the security guard at the stage, like end of the stage where I am, he goes, "Are you supposed to be up here?" I said, "Yeah,
Stop.
girl." Like, are you not watching everything that's
Was it a
happening
girl or a
here?
guy?
It was a guy.
Come
Are
on,
you
you're
supposed to
not
be up
observant,
here? I said, "What?" Yes. Like, go. Like,
dude. What? You're like, actually, yes, I am. I am. Yeah.
and so,
Like any person who's not supposed to be on stage would be like, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to be
right,
here. Can you
exactly.
fucking get me off of here? Come on, let's go. Dude,
Like,
what?
are you kidding me? This
Oh
hair
my
with this
god.
dress, you think I'm not supposed to be up here? But
Okay,
well,
carry on then.
he learned real quick I was supposed to be up there. So then the other girl comes up and I can see she's like crying, and that's when I like grab her. I'm like, "Oh my God,
Yes.
yay." And when Hillary came up and hugged me, like a lot of people are asking like, "What were you guys talking about?" Because we managed to chat a bit while we were up there.
Yeah.
And so I just said to her, like, when she gave me a hug, I was like, thank you so much for this. I was like, this has been the most healing night of my life. And it was just so nice to be able to tell her that
Yeah.
because, and I'm sure she sees the comments and she hears about it and stuff. But it was really nice to be able to tell her that because it was a very healing in the sense of like you said, like I've come so far in my life and like when I grew up listening to her, I was this really like scared, timid, like hiding away in my room listening to Hilary Duff. And now I'm like driving down in Los Angeles down Ventura Boulevard, blasting Hilary Duff as a 34-year-old woman. And I'm like
Right.
screaming it and like so happy. And,
Yes.
it just like felt like these two worlds, inner worlds merging that was just so amazing. And so then the music is blasting. I can't hear a thing. Like literally cannot hear anything up there. And she's talking into the microphone. And so that's when I'm like kind of like I can't hear. So she takes out her in-ear and she comes over and she was like, I don't really know the ending of the dance. I only know the beginning. And I was like, perfect. We're all going to screw this up together. Because I
No,
was,
that's when she laughs.
yes.
When she's
Because,
like, ah, ah.
yeah. Because I was
Okay.
like, I was so nervous. I was like, I don't even know if what I, like, I have no idea. And I remember being like, are you going to count us in? And it moves, it's like everything was moving so fast, but in slow motion at the same time.
Hmm.
And then like I vaguely heard her say like we look like a girl group, and I like registered slowly, and I like kind of went to go like do a pose, and I was like, what is she saying? It's so hard to hear up there. And
Yeah.
the other girl, like she was so sweet, and I could tell she was just so excited. She was very close, and Hillary was like, yeah, spread out, spread out. So I lightly put my hands on her to like
So
push
you
her
said yes,
over.
mother.
What Hillary says goes, okay?
You were trying to give her her space.
And so, and still, like, we almost hit each other while we were dancing.
But
And
also, this is your moment, honey. This is your time to shine. Ain't nobody fucking around here.
I had been preparing for it for a very long time, that's for sure. So, you know, I like lightly, gently tell her to move to the side, and Hilary Duff starts counting, and then I could not hear anything. So I was like, are we starting? Are we not? I had a moment where I was like in my head a little bit, and there's one part. It's like the moment Hillary and I really sync up right before I was like, Brittany, lock the fuck in. Like, I swear to God, in my head,
Don't fuck this up.
I
Don't.
literally, it was like I was in a trance for a second. And then there's like by the move where I'm like throwing my arm down, I was like, Brittany, lock in. And that's when like her and I were just like in perfect sync. And it was literally,
So good.
I hear the crowd getting louder. And I was like, I am obsessed with this moment. Like I was like, this is happening right now.
Dude.
This is crazy.
Like this is Brittany Rizzo.
It was nuts. And so then afterwards, when it was all over, when she came over to me, I just like, she gave me a hug and I was like, I'm obsessed. I was like, I love you so much. I'm obsessed. Like, that's all I kept saying. I was like, I can't even believe this. I was like, I love you so fucking
She
much.
gave you merch, right?
Yes. So afterwards, she was like, wait, wait, and gave us merch. And she said goodbye. And then I was like, I went to go say something in her ear and she couldn't hear. So she took the in ear out. First of all, let me say a picture doesn't do this woman justice. Her eyes, I'm not even
Dude.
kidding, are like yellow green. They were the most, it was like so,
Mesmerizing.
her eyes in person, I was like, what? And I've met her before, but like, I don't think we've been this close with like lights, makeup,
Yes.
all of it.
Yes.
And it was just like the way it was all hitting her, the way her glam was done. I was like, holy shit. Like,
You're gorgeous.
oh my God. And so when I went to go say bye to her, I was like, I am an OG. I was like, my name is in the Breathe In, Breathe Out booklet. And she was like, what? Yes, girl. Like, so excited about it.
I
And like,
love that.
you can just tell she's so appreciative of the efforts and like the welcome back that she's receiving,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
Because, like, here's the
Ready?
thing. I
After
mean,
2 seconds.
when this, when this podcast episode comes out, like, I don't know what the stats will be, but she hasn't put out music in over a decade and hasn't toured in 18 years.
Yeah.
And her album is like
Her music right now is so good. Like it's like comparable to Taylor Swift. Like with the lyrics and
100%.
I mean, everything that she put into it, it gives me like Selena mixed with Taylor, like as far as the sound, but like also her own. You know what I mean? It's like obviously it's her own, but I'm just saying, like Selena has this way of like she doesn't have to belt out things, and neither does Taylor, but it's so
Mm-hmm.
like vibey. Like I'd rather listen to that than
Vibey.
like a belty
Mm-hmm.
situation, like with real
Vibey.
lyrics that she fucking means. That like she
Mm-hmm.
went through it to get to receive these like messages in her songs that it took her this long to live life to get these things so she could say
Right.
it. That's the
Right.
type of shit I want to listen to.
100%. And all that to say, like her album, it's probably more now since I've looked, but it's sold 81,000 pure copies. To sell that much in the day and age of streaming, and after
Right.
not putting out music for so long and not touring for so long and not like being on a television like she's fucking crushing it. And like
She is.
I feel so proud Like, and
To be an OG.
that's the thing too, though, is like when I was up there with her, like it didn't feel like, oh my God, I'm the world's biggest fan. It was like, this is my girl. Like I've known you
Yeah.
my whole life. Like we're just gonna have a good
Yes.
time right now, you know? And like,
Yes.
I think the energy that she gives back because she genuinely knows how hard her, especially her music fans ride for her. Because,
Yes.
you know, she said like radio doesn't play her and they didn't play her. She didn't get a lot of support from, you know, people when it came to doing music, but her fans go so hard for her music. And I mean, Breathe In, Breathe Out is like a perfect pop album also. So is Dignity. Dignity ahead of its time. Like, but this album, like you said, it's got like the perfect blend of like indie with pop, and like the lyrics are
Mm-hmm.
so relatable. Right after I heard Growing Up, I sent it to you. I was like, this is
Oh,
our song
so good.
because
It's so
it's
good.
so true.
It is so true.
But
But
so when I
it
got,
literally so pretty, that
what was
song.
crazy though,
Okay.
when I got off the stage, my sister and I just kept like hugging each other and crying. Like we literally just kept hugging each other and crying. Yeah,
As you
and
should
she was singing Beat of My Heart. And like my sister was just like, I'm just so happy. Like I'm just so happy. And all of a sudden, my whole body's shaking. It was like
have.
so much adrenaline and like excitement that like my hands are shaking. I'm like, I need 30 gallons of water. And then after that, I swear, like I don't remember much of the concert because I was just like, did that just happen? Like,
Dude.
oh my God. Such a perfect moment. And it was even better than I could have thought that I was like, okay, like, yeah, I did it. And like everything is great. And like, I mean,
I genuinely thought like that when you hugged her, you were like, did you get my letter from Kristen or no?
well, what's funny is I sent it to Kristen and she was like, she's got to remember you. Like she's got to because like look at the way like you guys are interacting. Like we felt
Right?
very familiar with each other.
Yeah.
And so I feel like, but again, that's just also a testament to how she treats her fans because she's
100%.
just so nice.
Did you see her husband's post about her?
Oh, cried my eyes out. Like how she's
Dude,
so humble.
was that not the sweetest thing ever?
Yeah.
Like, and also what a badass move. Like, she didn't have to go through people. She like did it
Yeah.
all on her own accord and like her own terms, and
Yeah.
which is also very rare too,
Yeah.
you
I
know?
mean, I think she has said in an interview, like, you know, if it sold to 5 people or 5 million people, she'd be happy because she made it for her. And like that's
Mm-hmm.
what like I always try to take with me when I do this podcast. If like if there's 5 people who listen to it and they really love it, great. If there's 500 people who listen to it and really love it, great. Like I am not trying to sell myself to anybody who's not interested in what I'm selling. I just liked that lesson that she and like what she had to say about that with her music too. And like I think that's good for anyone listening to like take that with them of like if you're posting your stuff on social media or if you're at, you know, a job, it's just important for your work to be important for you. But yeah, I
The end
think
of
the
the day, it's just like like literally anything. Even with my kids, I'm like, I know they're probably not gonna remember this, but I'm doing it for me. I'm gonna remember this.
right.
Like this, you know, like I can't do it to please everyone. I just have to do what makes me feel fulfilled and satisfied and happy in life, you know?
Yeah, I think the whole experience was just like I said, it was a lesson of when you are having fun and in alignment with who you truly are, amazing things happen. And like
Absolutely.
I again can't even like begin to say how kind people have been about it, how nice people have been, how I've heard from people who I haven't talked to in forever, or there's new people that like, you know, started following me and they're like, "Oh my God, like you're so fun," and blah blah. Blah. Like and like
You're
it's
like, I know.
just yeah, but it all just feels good, you know? Like it
Yeah, it's all
all
uplifting stuff. Like we're not going
yeah.
into a
And I'm
portal
like
of like negative energy. It's an
and
uplifting feeling.
if it doesn't feel good, I'm not giving it attention, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, like there were times where like I really did be like, guys, I did not push her. Like it really made me upset because I was like, I didn't push her and I don't
But
want
people
to
are
like
gonna say that about anything. Imagine being a
I know.
celebrity and
Well,
like just even body language. Like when Sotero and I have an argument, or like not even an argument, we'll go out and I'm like, if God forbid his arm wasn't like touching me the right way, imagine people just body language, they hate each other. Like it's just so it's so old and like get over it. Like stop making shit out of people just want to stir a pot somewhere. And there ain't
Yeah.
no pot to stir here. It's all
Yeah.
love and
It
all good
really was
things.
all love and all nice and all like I messaged her afterwards and I was like, I really hope like you don't feel this way because I can't stop thinking about it because I really know how special that moment was to me and I didn't want to take away her moment of how like
Yeah.
amazing that moment was for her too. And she was like, "Oh my God, not at all. Like, I was so nervous. I was so emotional. Like, I was just so excited to be up there." And it's like, yeah. And like, there have been mean comments about that situation where I'm like, okay, I can't respond to every single one of them. I'm not going to give it my energy because what you focus on expands. Like, I don't want that to be what people take away
Yeah.
from this.
Right.
But like, it is a taste of like, oh, like this is what people deal with all the time of like just being like, people are going to believe what they're going to
That's some
believe,
dumb shit.
even though they
Yeah.
could see it with their own eyes, what happened.
I mean, that is the world we live in,
Yeah,
especially with the internet.
exactly. So, but it was like living in a, like that moment was being in a pink, fluffy cloud. Like that's the best way I can describe it. Like it was just so fluffy. Like
Amazing.
it was just so like I still
Recharged your soul.
it did and it just
Gave
was
you
like
hope for the future.
my sister, she said, she was like, when you got off that stage, like it felt like you just won an Oscar. Like I imagine that's what I'll feel like when you win an award
See, that
because
is exactly the thing about you, though, is that you do make these moments. You make everything a big deal. And that's why it's so special to give you things. That's why it's so special to like do anything for you because you really take everything in and like, you did this for me. Like, I got to do this. Like, this is like the best thing in my life, you know?
yeah,
And it's such it's a beautiful characteristic to have, or however, whatever you want to say, but it's like, doing things for
gratitude.
you, you feel yeah, it's like you feel so much gratitude and you're like, "You did this for me? Like, how long did this take you?" Like, even with that, it's like you're probably like, "Dude, like you set this up for me. Like this was my you picked
Yeah,
me. Like this is, and it's like even the girl June, it's like you let me have this moment. Like it's you're very
yeah,
grateful when it comes to those types of things because it's a joy to be able to give someone because not a lot of people make big deals about things, and so
yeah,
it's special. Like even Hillary was probably like, that is exact like when she thought of this moment, she was probably like, that is exactly what I wanted every time. Like this is why I'm doing this moment because of people like you.
mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah. No, that's so sweet. Yeah, I do think, yeah, I mean, it's, I was just talking to another girlfriend about this. Like, the older I get, the more childlike I become, even in like a more
Yeah.
powerful way almost. Like,
Yeah.
I just honor what I've always wanted as a kid, as an
Yes.
adult now. And like, yeah, I am so like when someone thinks of me or someone like does something nice for me, I just am like, oh, I'm not a piece of shit and I deserve people to be nice
That's
to me. That's
crazy. That's
crazy.
wild.
Like
That's
it's the
wild.
I think it's a mixture of imposter syndrome, but also being like I am so grateful and like I think about it every night. Like, am I a millionaire? No, but in a different sense, I am because like I
Yeah.
truly have people in my life who make it so that I feel so lucky all the time. You know, like
Yeah.
I have friends who go out of their way for me and a family that goes out of their way for me and like always so supportive. So like yeah, that's
And timing, I mean, the timing of this couldn't be more magical because I think even when I was texting, I'm like, imagine because you went through so much with your health and
mhm,
imagining this moment happening for you when you probably couldn't fit the dress that you would have wanted to wear, that
mhm,
you didn't want to be front and center on stage, that
yeah,
you went through all of these moments in years of like doubting yourself and feeling like shit, honestly,
mhm,
like internally feeling like shit, like to now be in this place of like health and like glowing and just feeling good in your body and your skin, like that this moment couldn't have happened a few years ago. It
no,
had to be
yeah,
now,
yeah.
and like and it's like the fullest moment, like
Yeah.
it's I mean, to me, I'm like that was
How did we
everything.
get here? Is it luck or something?
Oh, or something for
Or
sure, dude.
something, the or
Or
something
something.
part. Yeah, and I
Dude,
think
what's
too,
luck is that my child let us do this because
I
this is the longest nap
know.
I've ever experienced. So
You just need to get on a podcast more. Maybe he likes the
apparently
soothing
so.
sounds of our voice. But yeah, I think too, like I just wanted to do like a debrief on the whole situation, just to like say thank you to everybody who like made it possible, who was
You're
so
welcome.
excited for me. Yeah, thanks. Who was so excited for me, and just like my sister for going through everything she did and like getting the tickets and flying across the
And knowing that
country.
this was important for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
She knows you. She knows you. She knows what's important. She knows what's going to make you happy. And she does try to do that all the time.
yeah. And I'm feel like again going back to like I feel so lucky to have that. Like I
Yeah.
just feel so lucky to have that and that I feel lucky enough to have friends who understand what it means to me and like just love me enough to support like my the crazy things that I love too.
Yeah. The depth of your love for sitcoms, for certain people, for actresses, and for Y2K pop. I
Yeah,
mean,
honestly. Honestly,
but
but
can we
like
talk about really quick, like, just for everyone to understand, like, obviously not everyone understands the depth of like your love for Hillary, but like the moments that you've already met her and like what you've kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, when did you meet her? You passed off like a letter for her.
oh yeah,
You
so like
literally were on freaking, what was
TRL.
it? Yeah,
TRL. Like
yeah, dude.
TRL. I
Like, I
was
think
like
people didn't understand that.
yeah, the lore goes back. It was like
Yeah.
2005 and Hillary was there. It was summer on the strip and it was at the Hard Rock and Hilary Duff was happened to be one of the guests and somebody was like, "Did anybody want to ask Hilary Duff a question?" And I was like, Me." They gave me the question. I couldn't make up my own, but it was like back in the day I had to like my mom recorded it on a VHS tape.
Hmm.
And thank God that clip ended up somewhere online because I don't know where that VHS tape is anywhere. So like that video is one of the funniest videos because at the end of it
It's so funny.
I just go, I love you. And like
I love you.
Jake and Marielle like quote it all the time. And I actually took a video for them at the concert doing that because they just like think it's the funniest thing ever. Cause it's like this plea of desperation, like, please
Yeah.
just love me back.
Please,
Please
please.
notice me. But like I'm in my little Hollister shorts and my
I
Roxy bathing
know.
suit and my swoop bangs, like, and I
It's
think
the
I'm
best.
maybe 13. I
Yeah,
think
your voice.
I'm a
It's like,
fresh,
yeah.
oh my God. So like you and your sister Haley, which we don't talk about it. I know. But my question,
It's
it
such a
was
good song.
when Material Girls came out.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and so then cut to
Material
my
Girls.
first roommate in LA, Kristen. She would relay messages between me and Hillary because she went to her dentist. And then the first time I met Hillary was at the Breathe In, Breathe Out, like listening party. And I was like the last person to take a picture with her. And she was like, wait, I know you. And I was like, my soul left my body. And I said TRL, and she was like, no. And I was like, oh, my friend Kristen. She was like, oh my God, yes. Did she tell you? Like, we went out and we did this. Like, and I told her in that moment too, I was like, I don't want to cry. She was like, no, don't cry, don't cry. But I told her, like, burned, like that song all throughout high school on a loop, obsessed. And
Dude.
I like all her music. I just would hide away and listen to it all the time. And cut to now. And like, I saw her actually on my birthday last year. I went out to dinner and she walked past and I like melted in my chair. I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And so I've like seen her throughout the
Been in your
years.
orbit. Yeah.
Yeah. And like, I mean, she really is like just, she's the one, you
I
know?
mean, she made it out alive. And that is the I think
Yeah.
that speaks to her character.
What I think and what I love about her now is she's so, her energy is like, it zaps you. Like it's
Yeah.
infectious and
Yeah.
she's being so authentically her. She's not afraid to say what she wants to say right now. She's not afraid to be like, yes, this is what's going on. This is what I'm talking about. And like authenticity is the key to success, period.
100%.
Like and in what
I
she's
wish
doing right
Katie
now.
got it.
Yeah, and it shows. Also, I want to say I was really excited because she's been doing these station head Q&As. And the other day she answered my question and I was so pumped. Like, and I literally had this moment where I was like in my high school bedroom and like she read off my username. She was like briz26 and I was like, "Oh my God, she's talking to me." And like answered
Be
my
like,
question.
LOL.
Laugh out loud. And then I was
Dude,
just like
so
in,
good. All of
yeah.
her things are so good
Oh,
that
her
she's coming out
social
with.
media rollout and her album rollout need to be studied. Everybody needs to be doing this.
100%. I'm like,
It's
you can tell she's around a good team and a funny team and like people who have good humor because every single one of them has been spot on. I'm like, that is,
and that
yes, the
she has a
climate.
sense of humor about it too.
Oh yeah. I mean, her
She's
like
feeding
her
us.
radar on, yeah, her radar on like content and what people want to see is spot on for
Yeah,
sure.
she's absolutely feeding us. But I just think she's amazing. And I think I felt that good and like that happy that night because she brought me to her level, and like
Hmm.
she was just radiating that and she's having the time of her life. So we were all having the time of our lives. And like,
Yeah.
I mean, she's so down to earth and like a girl's girl and just, but also like takes no shit, and
Yeah.
like, and you could tell how much she has grown. And I just feel like I've always tried to kind of be her in a
Yeah.
sense. I guess I just want to like end it with like I really really appreciate how nice everyone has been. And like I've had people be like comments from people I haven't talked to in so long been like, I always remember you, like so obsessed with her. And like, or people
Like
being like, wow,
sharing in
this
your
is like a
excitement.
lesson in manifestation if I've ever seen one. And like I just want to tell people that like just I think you do just have to focus. Like, there's so much darkness in the world, and there's a lot of like high tensions. And like, you have to find the things that bring you joy. And I do think that if we all like individually raise our vibration, I mean, it sounds so woo woo, but like, then collectively we can, and we can like find a way to just like get the hate out, And like,
Yeah.
it just felt like such a nice community. And like everyone has just been so nice. And it honestly has like I've had a lot of people respond to me and be like, dude, you belong up there. And I'm like, I've been telling you. like i
100%.
like
Like you literally,
I haven't given up on my dream, like
I
people
mean, that's the beauty of it. You haven't given up on your dream and like people
no
still, you're still in it to win it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are like, wow, you're in your 30s and like you're still not a series regular. You're not a pop star. Like, do I think I'm gonna be a pop star? No. But do I
Right.
think that like I still have
You
shit to
still got it,
do?
baby. You
Absolutely.
got shit to do. And
And it was
tomorrow.
it was also like really nice to have my sister there and be like, oh yeah, like this is what she is meant to be doing.
Yes. Yes.
Like
Like
I
so proud,
just
I feel like
was
too.
so comfortable. And
Yeah.
like I
Oh,
think
100%.
I think that happens in our lives. Like we get these little, like, not even little, like these bursts of inspiration that carry us through the next 13
Yes.
years, you
Yeah,
know?
you lose it for a minute there. You lose it and then you're reminded of how you feel when things are aligning and when you follow your heart, like no matter what.
Yeah. And like, even though like I didn't get paid to go up there and like, it
Dude,
wasn't
don't
like
lie.
planned. Everybody was like, wait, so she doesn't plan that? I'm like, no, that was literally 100% random. I mean, it's never random, but it was, I didn't know beforehand that I was 100% going up there besides in my own
Right.
mind. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right. Yeah.
Like you don't get told like, hey, she's gonna pick you. Like it was
Yeah.
just luck of it. But
And also
I
June.
and June. But like I truly am like, I don't need to get paid for that. Are you kidding? I don't want to get like
You did get paid for it and good vibes, dude.
exactly. And honestly,
Your
yeah.
vibration was lifted. Like you can't pay for that. You can put a
No.
price on that, honey.
No, I rather feel the way I feel than have made money from doing that. Are you kidding me? And like
Absolutely.
and I think and that is also another lesson of just like really when you again when you're really happy and aligned and just being yourself and having a good time, that's when what's
Lean
meant
into
for
it.
you,
Lean
yeah,
into it.
lean into it. And like that's when what's meant for you is going to find you so quickly.
Yeah. And it's gonna feel so good.
I love you so much. And I just knew that like I was like I have to have this like debrief of the Hillary moment with you because you just know how deep the love is there and like how much that moment meant to me. And yeah,
Dude.
I
I
just
know.
and I wanted to like there's so many new followers on my page from posting that video. I couldn't imagine in a million years, a million people seeing that video. Like when I first
I
posted it,
know.
the next day it had like 6 likes, and I was like, but
It's
when
gonna
I
do it.
saw
Yeah.
like how many people have been like, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I just wanted to like,
Whoa, Stella.
whoa, Stella, introduce and talk about it and just talk about my love for Hillary, my love for Future Tripping. That song is my favorite off the
I
album.
mean, if
So
that's
good.
not everyone's if that's not everyone's feelings
I
in
know.
life, I don't know. I don't like good for you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Lucky
Because
you.
what the fuck? Luck or something, I tell you.
Yeah. I love Holiday Party. I like the first 5 or 6 songs I just play on a loop. Like I
She
started
is
over.
so like seeing her, it's just so funny because like she's obviously a child actress and like you don't expect it, but like even how she said like back then wasn't like clever songwriting. It wasn't like that, you know? And if it was like Alanis Morissette. It wasn't that, you know? It's
Yes, but
just
I'm gonna like, go against her and say, "You made your mind up for me when you started to ignore me" is one of the best lyrics from So Yesterday. Like, don't talk that like lyricism wasn't a thing back then, because let me tell
right.
you,
Right.
that song, if the light is off, then it isn't on, you bitch. Come on. Come on. Come
And
on.
no, it is so good. But all I'm saying is, I think the spiciness, it's like
Mm-hmm.
obviously she knows she also has a lot of spice happening. And I'm like, yes, bitch. Because she's not like this like G-rated girly pop. Like she has bullshit happening in her family. She has sex. Like it's just like it's hard to imagine her because she's in this like frozen in time kind of
Mm-hmm.
Lizzie McGuire kind of. And like even her songs were like very like, G-rated. But
Mm-hmm.
now like hearing it, I'm like, pop off, please, pop off.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
finally have
I
that freedom
love
to just be like, I'm not attached to someone who's gonna fire me over being like talking about my real life.
Yeah, and I think too, again, like it's just all like stepping into our power feels so good. Stepping
Yeah.
into our power while still honoring our younger selves. And I think that's what that
Yeah.
album is. I think that's the time of my life I'm in. And
It
like,
couldn't have been smarter for her to release music because all of her fans are in the same boat
yeah,
now. Like
yeah,
everyone grew up with her. So proud of you, and this is what dreams are made of.
I know.
No, literally.
No, literally, it's what
Literally.
dreams are made of.
No, literally. And someone made that comment too, and it was like the same as mine, but unfortunately mine got a lot more likes. Like, I'm not trying to like All right, dude, I love you. This is
I
what
love
dreams are
you.
made of, and
I love you.